Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending or joining us for our APEX Accelerator orientation. Is government contracting right for your business? This class is aimed at individuals who are interested in learning more about government contracting. This won't be necessarily a deep dive, more so just an overview of the program and the types of services we offer. It is 9 o'clock, so I think we will go ahead and just get started. Let me pull up my PowerPoint. Help if I shared my screen. Slideshow, that's what we want. All right. All right, so a little housekeeping before we get started. Please feel free to put any questions you may have in the chat. I unfortunately cannot see them while I'm presenting, so Stacy, our marketing and outreach gal who's on the call with us today, will let me know if you guys put some questions in the chat, and I will try to answer them as she tells me. So additionally, after this training, a link to the recording will be sent to you along with the PowerPoint slides and some helpful links related to the material. So with that, I should probably introduce myself. My name is Brooklyn Smith, and I am the intake coordinator for the East Michigan APEX Accelerator office here in Flint, Michigan. And let's go ahead and get started. So here we have our wonderful East Michigan APEX Accelerator logo. Each center has their own, and we will talk a little bit more about that later. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering what exactly is an APEX Accelerator. APEX Accelerators, formerly known as PTAC, or Procurement Technical Assistance Center, is a program of record with the Department of Defense, and it is administered by a cooperative agreement through the Department of Defense with a nonprofit or university or community college. So two entities come together and they agree to terms, and then you have an APEX Accelerator. So then for our program specifically, our match funds are required in order for us to receive funding. And our match funds come from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, or the MEDC, right here in Michigan. Alrighty, so here are a few fun and interesting facts about APEX accelerators. There are currently 96 APEX accelerators spread across the United States, all working to foster collaboration and growth in various sectors. And I actually do think that this number is a little bit more. It's between 96 and 98, I believe. But this number refers to the number of cooperative agreements between universities or nonprofit organizations and the Department of Defense. Out of the 96, more than 300 local offices are part of this network. Some of these offices are regionally run, and in the state of Michigan, we are one such regional program. This means that one office serves multiple counties, providing more localized support. For instance, here in East Michigan, we serve several counties, including Shiawassee, Genesee, Lapeer, Tuscola, Sanilac, Huron, and St. Clair. And thanks, Stacy. So the state of Michigan has 11 offices in total. So even if you're not located in the 7 counties that I just mentioned, there's likely an office near you. We're happy to connect you with the right office that serves your area. Or if you're in Michigan, you can always visit miapex.org to find the office closest to you. Once again, we will provide any links that are mentioned in this PowerPoint today after the training is finished. And then APEX accelerators are the bridge between buyer and supplier, bringing to bear their knowledge of both government contracting and the capabilities of contractors to maximize fast, reliable service to our government with better quality and at lower costs. So this slide just shows you all of the offices located in the state of Michigan and their regions. I previously stated that there are 11 offices in Michigan, but what you don't see here is that the DoD stood up a program in Dearborn, and they are the 11th office. They should be getting added. They're known as the Move America APEX Accelerator in Dearborn, and they serve the city of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. Alrighty, so we've briefly covered who the APEX accelerators are. So let's now dive into what we do. At its core, an APEX accelerator's role is to offer invaluable support to businesses of all sizes, helping them navigate the complexities of government contracting. Originally established as PTAC by Congress in 1985, the program was created to expand the number of businesses capable of participating in government contracting. Today, the APEX Accelerators program continues this mission by strengthening the U.S. supply chain in a sustainable and resilient manner. Our primary goal is to assist a wide range of businesses, whether large or small, that are pursuing or already working under contracts with the Department of Defense, federal agencies, state and local governments, and government prime contractors. In other words, we don't just help businesses secure contracts with major federal agencies, we also guide businesses connect with contracting opportunities in the state of Michigan, the state of California, the city of Flint, the city of San Antonio, and many other localities. To put it simply, if your business is located in an area represented by one of our APEX accelerators, we're here to help you navigate government contracting opportunities. And it's not just limited to state or local governments. As long as the funds are public, we assist businesses across the entire country in accessing those opportunities. This includes contracts with public schools, universities, community colleges, public hospitals, and a wide range of other public entities. There's often a misconception that we only assist with federal contracts or direct government dealings, but that's not the full picture. We also support businesses exploring subcontracting opportunities. If you're thinking, I'm still a bit small and not quite ready to compete with the large players, but I'd like to explore subcontracting, we can help you identify potential partners. We'll also guide you through setting up your supplier profile within the supplier diversity portal and assist with other necessary steps. Certifications are another important component for prospective subcontractors, and we can help you navigate that process as well. So now let's get back to the slide for a moment. Here is a brief list of the services that we offer, but keep in mind, this is just a starting point. It really only scratches the surface of what we can provide. For example, we offer one-on-one counseling, and because you are attending this training, you will be eligible to meet with one of our counselors to discuss the needs of your business, your goals, and how you see yourself fitting into government contracting. If you're not quite ready, don't worry, we can help you find the right path. We have numerous tools and resources available to assist you with the market research, so we can help you identify your best potential customers within the government sector. Many companies come to us wanting to sell to the government and target everyone, but that's not always the best strategy. While the traditional saying is don't put all of your eggs in one basket, government contracting works a little bit differently. The government encompasses federal civilian agencies, the Department of Defense, state governments, local governments, and subcontracting opportunities. It can seem tempting to target all of those areas, but narrowing down your focus is actually or can be a more effective strategy. So doing so allows you to be more tactical and strategic in identifying opportunities that are the best fit for your business, which ultimately increases your chances of success in the space. This is where one-on-one counseling really comes into play. During these sessions, we can get into the details of your business, whether you sell products or services, and discuss how you might fit within the government sector. From there, we can help you narrow down your focus, guide you through required registrations and certifications, and assist with competitive strategies. We also offer resources like price history reports, specifications and standards, and training events and seminars, which we host across our territory. We understand that not everyone can make the trip to an in-person event, like the one in Flint. So we try to offer many events virtually to make it more convenient. Of course, we still hold in-person events such as like our Meet the Buyer event, where you can meet with buyers, talk about your services, and learn more about the about proposal development. Our goal is to bring experts to you, making sure you have access to the right information. So continuing down the list, we offer bid match services, which allow you to access special bid match resources that would typically cost you money. Through us, however, it is free. Additionally, we assist with market opportunity assessments, solicitation reviews, and proposal and bid preparation. However, there are a few things we don't do. We do not help you write proposals or tell you what to charge the government. That said, we do help guide you through the proposal process. For example, if you find a solicitation that you're interested in, you can reach out to us and we'll help you strategize how to approach the proposal and craft your response. While we don't write the proposal for you, having our expertise on hand to assist with formatting and ensuring your submission is solid can make a big difference in your success. All right, so I know I kind of went a little all over the place there, but it's all important information. So getting back on track, why government contracting? Well, government contracting for a lot of people is a new market. Other new markets to consider also would be like exporting. But the federal government, as most of you might know, is the largest buyer of goods and services in the world. And with the DoD being the largest purchaser, or the DoD is the largest purchaser in the federal government. The federal government spends about $100 billion each year in federal contracts, specifically with small businesses. So tons of opportunity here for small businesses. Contracts exist for almost every item imaginable, from paper clips to armored tanks. Also something to think about, when the private market slows, the federal government increases spending to support the economy. So it's valuable to understand federal contracting in advance so that you're prepared with the necessary registrations and certifications and already receiving bid match notifications. This way you can pivot quickly when the private market dips. All right. So the federal government has procurement goals. And what we see here are those goals. The federal government, according to the Code for Federal Regulations, shall spend 23% with small businesses, 5% for small disadvantaged businesses, 5% for women-owned small businesses, 3% for Hub Zone, which is a location-based, and the others are based on ownership. And lastly, 3% for service disabled veteran-owned businesses. There's been a lot of just making sure that small disadvantaged and small businesses in general are aware of different resources. So this includes APEX Accelerators, the Small Business Development Center, and then other resources available to help support them in doing contracting with the government. Kind of continuing on from the previous slide, there are certifications for all of those. So here we see the socioeconomic disadvantage set-asides and their designated certifications. These are all certifications we as APEX Accelerators can assist you with. So we have the Women-Owned Small Business Certification, Economically Disadvantaged Women-Owned Small Business Certification, the Veteran-Owned Small Business Certification, Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Small Business Certification. There is 8A, Hub Zone, minority-owned small business, and disadvantaged business enterprise. So based on this list, the first 6 certifications are administered through the Small Business Administration. The last 2 are not. SBA just did a massive site update about 6 months ago, and this streamlined the entire application process. Before, you would have to complete an application per certification you were trying to get. Now you get to do one application for however many certifications you qualify for. So super cool. And also SBA certifications are at no cost. There is a price tag for the bottom 2, the MBE and the DBE certification. Alrighty, so I think this is one of the cooler services that we offer, bid match. I know I talked about this a little bit ago. But basically we put in companies' capabilities into our system, and it populates an email to you on a daily basis of opportunities that are based on keywords, phrases, product service information, NAICS codes, product service codes, and federal supply codes. And it can also be filtered geographically. Unfortunately, we are unable to do it at any smaller than a state right now. But if you're looking regionally, let's say you want to do contracting around the state of Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, we can set that up within your profile and it'll populate that email. It is web-based, and the best part of it is it's free because your tax dollars are hard at work. Now, this service is only as good as you make it. So if you're not actively checking the emails, how are you going to know if the opportunities you're receiving make sense to you and your business? This is also a good way to give us feedback. Like, hey, Brooklyn, I'm not sure why my profile is pulling up these weird construction contracts when I don't even do construction. So that would kind of give us the heads up, hey, we need to go and, change some things, make some tweaks. Yeah, so to make sure that everything is relevant to you. Alrighty, I have really flown through this thing this morning. We are almost done, but as you can see here, we are the green territory right here in Michigan. And our actual office is located in the city of Flint. But you are more than welcome to come and pay us a visit, or we can come directly to you. In fact, we like to come out and give clients a visit to see your office culture, and to have your team on board with government contracting. If there is any way we can help you educate other members of your team, we are happy to do so. So if you are not located in the green area but are located in Michigan, you can actually go to that second link, the miapex.org, and that'll help you locate your nearest office. So with that, I have made it through my presentation. Hopefully the information provided for you today was easy to understand, and you'll leave here today knowing more than you came in with. Since we have a lot of time left, I'm happy to answer any questions any of you may have. And you'll probably end up with getting a lot of time back in your day this morning.